We'll see if this works. There are viewers, but I can't see anything. Yay! I can see the stream. And let's see how we can do like this. Welcome, this is my new setup, but it sucks because my OBS machine is there, so I have to turn off. So yeah, let's see if anyone actually can see this. Nothing on chat, but can you hear me? Anything? Like, does it work? Wait, okay. Okay, so this is me wanting to show some nice cards. The TF360. Where I have the YouTube here close to me and it's delayed. Okay, the TF360. One of a few prototypes. This is, I think, running at 66 megahertz, and well, and yeah, I can do it like this, so you can see the screen again. Here is the screen. This is me also testing my S-video capture. TurboFire had already shown this board several times, and well, it's 060 for the CD32, and as you can see, quite fast. The ID controller as well, not that fast. I think he will improve the speed later soon or so. This is the revision 0, and I think he already had made the revision 1 that had the same ideas as the 1260 as well. Anyway, well, it's into 060 card. Can do some tests here. Let's see what this one says. I will not save it for too long, so you have to scroll back in the stream later to see the numbers. Let it do some memory tests. Yeah, okay. So and this board is shaky for me because my Razer card is really buggy. I think it should be better if it's actually inserted in a real CD32. Sound is very low. Okay. See if I can do something about that. Is it better now? Is it better now? I can't talk that loud because I have kids sleeping as well. See if I can. Yeah, well, it seems to be maxed here on the microphone. Anyway. Yep. So it's not much we can do like this. can show that it shows. We can play some Doom. This is NTSC CD32 as well, so I will not do any demos on this one because simply it doesn't work, and changing to NTSC in the early startup doesn't really do it for some demos. But we can do Doom, just to show that you can play Doom on CD32. Yes, I'm showing the, now it's TF360, and now I'm not a gamer at all, so like, no, I have no keyboard. Is the sound better now? This is because my startup sequence have 630. Yeah. Did I write 630? Yes, I did. 360 is it, of course. My stupid mistake. Have to change it later. Anyway. Actually, I don't know. Why Doom is so slow here, because it was actually faster before, but I think this CD32 board is well, say it's not really the best, and if I go to PAL here, I think actually on this machine my yeah, because I'm using this video, this will go nuts, so we have to do NTSC here. When I'm doing on my VGA RGB connector instead, then I can do PAL, but my capture card goes nuts on this NTSC machine. Yeah, I'm not a gamer, but yeah, you can see that at least once. You're screwing my board. Yeah, also, Steven, did you notice that I made a mishap of the title of the screen? 630? Never heard of. So 360. It's just me being stupid. Well, okay. Steven has run Doom on this board several times. I just want to show that a CD32 can run Doom. Yeah. It actually boots. This Razer card, I need to get another one because this Razer card is really dodgy. Well, okay. Yes, the fast thing. The TF1260 is more or less the same. So let's show my ugly face. And I first move my beard away so I don't fuck up. And I'll turn off this one. I want to move some here. Put it on the floor. The TF360, 360, yeah, not 630. Steven showed it many times. This is revision 0. Steven, correct me if I'm wrong, but you have a revision 1, I think, as well. But this one has been shown several times. The interesting one is this card, I think. Well, the CD for the CD32 is nice as well, but I prefer the 1200, and there are other crazy guys that prefer the CD32. It's a simple card, lots of caps on the bottom side. This volt regulator will be moved later for me, but for debugging now it's better to have it on the bottom side here. Well, simple card, quite light compared to, no, I will not show it, the Apollo. Well, we take my newly built Amiga 1200. As usual, professional as hell when I'm doing my streams. We plug in some JConnect so I can see on the monitor here. I pop in my S-video cable for my capture card. Like this. And we take a keyboard as well, because we never know. And I'm using PS2 connector with the Lyra adapter. Okay, like that. We take this board, connect it here. Better to view here. This is somewhat shady. Okay, like this. Does it work? Do we hope so? Power, something that maybe can be useful. And power on. Yay! Bright light, bright light. Okay. So we do like this. We remove my ugly face, and here it is. The TF1260. If I will test with mediators, I don't have a mediator. Simple, I don't have one. I don't know if someone on other testers have mediator. I don't know. Okay. Strange. For a mouse to work, you apparently need to connect the wire. Okay, like this. So this is somewhat different. Can do speed test here. One dislike, ground, yeah, you know that today it's actually exactly 1 year ago since my YouTube channel got copyright strike and closed totally because of groundless, I guess, copyright strikes. Well, you can see 70 Hz because this one is actually at 15 Hz, which Amiga will show wrong. as when accessing the chip mem, the CPU goes down to 14 MHz, so that trickery will do that, which Amiga actually reports the wrong megahertz. Anyway, this is a really nice feature. We have the command CPU speed. Now I can do CPU speed 66, and what it does, it takes the closest speed it can do with a I can show you via that chip here. That is a multiplier divider or something, yeah, and it actually has clocked from this 25 MHz oscillator, so it can produce different clock speeds, and you can change it on the fly, but you can't have it any speed, so it's in different multipliers. So when I do 66, I got the closest one. That's actually 62.5 MHz. As you can see, I can do this on a command prompt, and now when I do this, it's faster. So this is quite perfect when you want to just run some other stuff. You don't want to have the CPU getting hot or anything, so why overclock it? Just simply do it stock. Unfortunately, of some reason, my card can't go any higher, because next step is 75 MHz, but here it crashed for me. Unfortunately, it crashed. I think that's because I have the wrong components, as the list of components I had was apparently written by some idiot that can't read the values of a resistor net. CPU speed, CPU speed. Yeah, as you can see, against that terrified told that you can write different crystal, etc. here. I don't think this is a memory issue, because the memory should be okay and it's the same type as everyone, but I had the wrong resistor nets on this one, and I don't have any resistor nets at home except those, so yep, that's it. So I have to get new ones, and it will take time to order, and I want to order more components in a batch, so I will not order 10 cents of resistor nets or so, and a 20 euro shipment, and so I think that's the issue. Okay, we can do C speed again for this board. Okay, this let's do this proper right. Why doesn't want to? I always write exit. You do the alias for that one. As you can see, speed went higher up, and let's see what it does. 1237. I pay for component shipping. Yeah, if I do order 10 cents of components, then I have to pay for shipping for sure. but if I need more caps and I need no more components for the Re-MG 3000s, etc. So yeah, that will be fixed, but it's Christmas time, so yeah, will not happen the next days here. You notice that shipment is extremely more slow than Fastbend. Yep. And we can run famous Doom here as well. And loading is slow, especially on the internal IDE controller. There's something to be worked on, is IDE controller on the TF1260 as well, but anyway, here now I can actually do PAL on this one. It always does a little jump here in the beginning. So yeah, I really suck at gaming, okay, but well, you can see the speed here on this one, as we don't have an RTG or anything on this one. Yeah. And yeah, it runs quite smooth. And let's see if I can do like this and see if I got my settings correct here. So we can also play some music, some demos to show that it works. And I will lower the volume so you can hear me also, so you can show a demo. So yes, this is a 1260. I can do like this maybe. Yay. So yeah, that's a 1260. And Shear's having a beer, as you can see, a real beer, no lager shit. And this is running at 66 minutes now. I'm using a Freescale CPU here, and well, I can't really show my heat camera. I think if I can Nah. It's the CPU is now 36 degrees. 35? 44. Yeah, very bumped up. I don't know if you can see the numbers on. Nah, doesn't work. I should have a better heat camera so I could hook up on stream, but it's too expensive. 46.8 something racing. That bit looks like orange juice. It's a double dry IPA, so double dry hopped IPA. And well, I don't know more. What more do you want me to show? What should I do? Should I do this one and we have to wait forever while it pre-calcs? It's 4096 bytes, as you can see. It does a shitload of pre-calcing now because of the music. It's actually used for a soft synth on the PC. I can't remember the name of the soft synth anymore, but yeah, this haven't crashed anything. It's just real long pre-calc. So so the interesting thing here, we have now 3 cars on the way for the 1200. That is 060. This one, the TF1260. We have the Warp card. I'm actually waiting for my card. I gave them a free-scale CPU at Amiga 34 for my card. But that one is way more advanced. It got RTG, it got network, it got lots of more stuff, but you can notice on the price as it's 550 something, I think, euros plus CPU. So yeah, if you want high-end card, then sure, that one is a perfect card for that one. And we have individual computers from Jens with individual computer that have his HCA 1260, and well, I think it will have RTG as well, but we actually don't know. And we have this one. This one is the only of those cards that does not support the 040. This will not and cannot do 040. We haven't tested the 3.3 volt version of the 040. I couldn't find that one I got here, but that one is to be tested. But as this one is much cheaper, I would say like 150-ish euro plus CPU and work depending. Yeah, long pre-calc. But this is built to be cheap, so that's why you have just the CPU. And I will lower the volume here because that even is a really good song. And well, anyway, it's built to be cheap. This board have right now 64 MB of RAM because I ordered the wrong memory. Usually you have 128. I don't know if you can have 256 on it. Maybe Turbo5 can answer that one. How I found the stability in general. I've run this several demos and enjoyed it, and it's stable. It just works. I have no real issues with it at all. It works fine. I have this issue, but that's because I have the comments on 2 damn resistors. But it works as well. I used it for all of the more or less. And yeah, no problem. Runs quite okay. Well, it's a 060, so I mean it's a normal 060 temperature. It's 43, 42 degrees now, and this is a quite heavy chunky to planar code. I can't really hear it. Okay, yeah, we do like this. We take it again. 64 megs on this board, 128 megabytes is no problem. Only if you order the correct RAM chips, that I didn't do, even if I did think that I did actually order the correct ones. TurboFire can answer if it can take 256 megabytes as well. Yeah, heavy clipping. I guess it because I have the audio from my Amiga 1200 into the line in on my PC there. That's my streaming machine, and I haven't tuned it in, and maybe also actually when I place music from the speakers here, we have a if this one is cool enough for a 1200 KC, yes, it is no problem at all. And the reason why it's facing up is because then you can actually have some heatsink, you can have fan, you can have something that cools it down. I don't understand why Blizzard etc. have it on the bottom side. Like, why? You have like no space at all for cooling. Here you have at least some space for cooling, so facing upwards is the only way to do it, I think. So it will be no problem at all. This will be built into my personal Amiga 1200. It's maybe slightly, the length is maybe on the edge of the length. It should be shorter. It does fit, but you have to struggle to get it in. Price of the 060 card, as I told, but apparently the noise was clipping. It's ish €150 plus CPU for this one, compared to the Warp 1260 that will be like €550 plus CPU. But it got RTG, it got Wi-Fi, it got audio. Well, you pack a lot of components in here in that one. And the ACA 1260 from individual computers, I haven't heard of any price at all. So this one's cheap, but also, as I said, I don't know if it was heard, but this does not support 040, just 060. But that is cheaper, you can afford 060 CPU instead. Maybe even the ECLC one is better than 040 anyway. If you want a math processor, you want 060. So yeah. I don't know what more to say. Any more questions about this one? While I'm having more beer. Is there enough 060 chips? Well, here is a stock of at least like 60 of them. Not all is revision 5, revision 6, some are revision 5, but I got some. I saved them for an open solution. There are some more, but yes, it is a shortage. Revision 5 will be good, it will be run hotter. You will not, well, you shouldn't run it at higher than 66, but well, anyway, you can, as you have the command prompt, via command prompt, so it will always boot in 50 MHz. So really work just fine, and most of the stuff you do anyway, 50 megahertz is great. And then as with software, you can just pump it up faster if you want to. And an interesting thing I noticed on this card is, as this card goes to 14 megahertz while accessing shipment. Actually, if you run a demo that's only shipment, I don't know if this one runs actually, then if I check my rear camera on this one, I can see that the temperature will drop 37, 36, 35, 35, 34, just dropping. And after a while, actually, it will not even be yellow anymore. It will actually, oh, my light, it's, it's dropping. So this one actually uses some fastman, but some old demos, when it only accesses shipment, it gets cool. It's more like not the bright red, yellow anymore, more to the red zone on my FLIR camera. So it's really cool, and the technique actually works pretty well. 66 megahertz is really good, 30 pound for fake easy stereo. It works, and then you can maybe get another one, as you can have a socket on this one. Just change. High demand, higher price, yes. Actually, on this test installation, I don't think I don't have an MP3 player on this one, so I can't test 14 bits audio. But it works anyway. Here it will say 52 megahertz now when I'm using the 66, because of the trickery when accessing shipment. Please, no more music. No, I don't. I've actually muted the line in. It's muted. Like that. Really muted. It's off. Will not. I will do a better setup, because I will move my OBS setup from my main PC to my lab PC. Actually, after Christmas, this lab will be emptied at all, and I will do it like this. I will actually rebuild everything here, so because this doesn't work. You can see here again a close-up of it. It's not that many components. Some resistor nuts, 2 CPLDs, 2 memory chips, oscillator, 25 megahertz, and the multiplier, some buffers or level shifters actually, and some decoupling caps. We have this ID controller here that's currently disabled. Working on some tests. Happy birthday in advance. In some 1.5 hours. Thanks. Anyway, it's a pretty nice card, and I really like it. I think this will go to my main demo machine, or maybe the revision 1.1, and I will use this one as a CPU tester. 288XL, yeah, two of them. I think you can have 144 on the RAM bus. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm waiting for an answer, and it takes like half a minute before you hear what I say. Yeah. Yeah, not much more to say. And well, I had some issues with the 360, not 630. I will edit that one. But I think that's because of my Razer card. And maybe the newer revision will be more stable. Yeah, skip the ID actually. I say that. Put in a cheaper CPLD instead and get the price down even more. I don't think, even if faster ID is nice, but I mean the Blizzard 1260 etc. didn't have it, and they are good enough for most people. So yeah. Real beer. And if it's possible, maybe to have 4 chips instead for RAM, so you can have 256 with the cheaper or easy to get 64 megs instead of those, or you can have those 32 megs RAMs to have more, because now I apparently have like 8 of them. Yeah, actually, I was expected to put diagram only. Yeah, the 360. Yeah, I am actually quite surprised that it would work with only 2 patch fighters. That one here, can't really see it, and that one there, and yeah, it's really impressive that it worked, and people I showed this to is impressed of this small car. So yeah, I really like it. Even if CD32 is not my choice of weapon, this is my choice of weapon. So now we can just hope that revision 1 can come up soon and work. Show me running out of RAM 100. It's not about running out of RAM, it's about having RAM. It's like you need more. But yeah, okay, yeah, but you need more. Always need more. I can do like this. And yeah, I know, I'm looking on my monitor instead. Do like this here. Move there to the corner. Put baby in the corner. Show config 64 megs. As told, it doesn't. Oh, show config doesn't show the correct CPU. Can do. I will not put on any music. Just have a demo running in the background, so you can see that it runs. What's a practical amount of RAM for 060? Practical? Well, you can do quite 32 is quite enough for most. 64 is really good. 128 you can do more or less everything. 256 is crazy. 512 is maniac. And well, why not that? Nah, don't go too much. But the possibility of well, 128 is pretty much good enough for everyone actually. Now it sounds like a misquoted Bill Gates quote of 640k, but yeah, you pretty much can you do most at 128 anyway. So I agree. What's the reason for more? Except that it's fun. It's only about fun, I think. Yeah, see? Pre-calc, loading, pre-calc, loading. But it starts. And actually every demo I put through to it, it's been working fine. This one really needs demos, etc. They really need CPUs. So I think at like 200 megahertz this one actually runs smooth. But this one really consumes a lot of CPU. And we can see 36 degrees, 35, okay. Now it's going up. But you can't see anything here, no. But yeah, this one stable and nice. No BGA. I wanted those CPLDs is hard enough to solder. BGA will be harder, I think. So now this is good enough. If it's hard to do for sockets, then skip it. Have it two just one's perfect. I will buy the RAMs to get 128 megabytes on my card anyway. Sure is a nice CPU card, yeah. It's simple, works, and do we really need more gizmos even if RTG is fun, but do we want to pay more for RTG? Much more advanced. So nah, keep it like this. If you want more, get the warp card or the TF1260 if it supports RTG, I don't know. This is for some gaming, some demos, workbench, and that's it. Anyway, I don't know what more to say. I have been streaming for a while, 31 viewers, and I've shown the Turbo5 1260. I can also show that on the card we have a jumper here. I remove it, put it on side here, and power on, and we now run in 020 mode. So no Fastman, no anything, it's just disabled card. Okay, there's no keyboard shortcut to it, but you can actually put a switch on the back, the expansion port for VGA or SCSI or etc. So it's on the 1200, so no need to drill on your board, on your case. You can just do that one instead, and do not do this put the jumper in when running, because then it crashes because you changed CPU. Yeah. So booting now with 060 again. 4 MB RAM, 50 MHz, and so. And no, there's no RTC on this one. You have the clock port on the 1200 for that one, even if, yeah, someone can have some expansion that way there, but there is a clock port. And if you actually do need time, I prefer to do the NTP server via internet or something instead. So, yeah, pretty much this is it. The TF1260 solution that we all waited for, even if there will be some morons demanding stuff. I demand 040, I demand, fuck him. Simple, fuck him. Because if you demand 040, get an old Apollo or Blizzard or something. But it's expensive. Yeah, you want a 040? Do it. This is a cheap 060 card, and that's what we want. If you want 040, buy Warp or ACA, whatever. But this is 060 done cheap and done good, and I think there will be more improvements. And oh, that was interesting. YouTube actually did censor the word fuck in the chat, and boobies. I have to. Jesus. Ah, Americans. Ah, religion. Ah, okay. Well, I haven't done much of this as well. Actually, I haven't done anything of this one. I only talked to Steven about where to put the CPU, and I insisted of having it upwards. And that's more or less all I've done in this. It's all about Steven. He had done everything. And it's done quite exactly as I didn't know about this multiply thing, and I really liked it. Clutch, yeah, what the fuck? I have to actually go in and show accept it. I take 1260 matter, but when? Well, I don't know when. I guess there's Christmas time now, so it will not be that much. And we have to have a revision 1 up and working, and then maybe soon, I hope, I have CPUs that I want to be use. I need to use, as it's quite expensive to have shitload of CPUs. So does it expect a release then Christmas Day? Well, actually today, like now, no, will not happen. No, but soon. We need it out soon. We need some competition for those 60 cards, so we don't have to pay a mortgage on the house or anything just to get the 060 card. It's crazy. Even if the 060 CPUs does cost some, but this will lower the price of those 60 cards for sure. And I also got the question that why don't you use Sims? And I don't know if Steven, maybe after laughing a while, can explain why, but simple put, this is 50 nanoseconds memory and Sims are 50, 60-ish. This memory runs at the double clock speed, and I think it requires 4 cycles to get memory from the RAM. So by doing this one, you actually only use 2 cycles from the CPU. Correct me if I'm wrong. And on the old cards you have to use 4, and on the Apollo cards, etc., when you're doing overclocking over 66 MHz, you actually half the speed, so the memory speed actually will take 8 cycles in that case to get memory instead of 2 here. So there's no sim for that reason, and sims are not produced anymore, and the connector costs more or less the same as at least one of the memory chips anyway. So no, it's much better to have it soldered on, no connector, as that can be dodgy and anything. Yes, put it on there. It's a hard solder, but the 3PLDs is harder anyway to solder, so no, it's way better to have it like this. I can't see any reason at all to have a bulky sim like this one taking over the card, like massive part of the card. So no, will not. Bad idea, bad idea. It's SDRAM, not EDO shit. And I had to accept that one in the chat because of shit. Oh, man, Jesus. Jesus. Not Jesus. Jesus. Much power. I'm using a ATX power supply here, but I think Steven actually uses a stock power supply, right? So even if it's not maybe recommended to use a stock one, but it works. Yeah, cheers. Actually, if using sims, then it would be maybe possible to do 040, but I prefer performance than having supporting 040, even if I have shitloads of 030 CPUs as well, most 25 MHz, but no, yes, no, I can't see anything of that. Make you, and you can swear, haha. So, Terrify I have now power. Anyway, I think maybe I will soon short this one. I don't know if it's any more questions, anything more you want to know about this card, except when, where, why. Price, as we told, is well, it depends. It's quite heavy solder, approximately 100-ish, 150 euros for plus the work to do it, and so yeah, 150, 200 euros something. It depends on who does it, where we get the CPLDs and RAMs from, plus the CPU. You can have the socket on, or you can solder the CPU on the board, because socket is quite expensive. A SIP socket will be more expensive. You can put in two 040s and get an 080. Well, don't talk about the 080, please. If you want a 080, get a Raspberry Pi or a Vampire or some other emulator stuff. That's not my cup of tea. Same as two 040s. Will not do any piggyback. Now, does anyone have funding? Do you need? Oh, I don't have. I don't play games. I have 060 4000 there with a Cyberstorm Mark II at 722 MHz. I didn't run it at 100 MHz because I don't want half the memory speed. Anyway, that's approximately 1 hour of rambling and slow drinking beer. As told, celebrate my 1 year since my YouTube channel got copyright strike without grounds, and in 1 hour celebrate my strange birthday again, and maybe be somewhat social with my girlfriend instead. So this yeah, so I think this is it. I think time to go now, and maybe enjoy some demos or so later on this 060. And well, it works fine, it's stable, I haven't crashed anything. I have one thing that maybe Steven can explain, that if I do a reset now, let's do this. Can you see the power LED, the red one, the red? If I do a reset from keyboard, if I can't remember the keys, it does this. It blinks like a guru, but it works. It never gurus, just blink it like a guru. To do it closer. I will do it like this. I will do the screen bigger. Like that. You can see the red one there. Okay, reset lines didn't fixed. Okay, that's why. So it's easy, but it doesn't crash. It just does that one when I reset on keyboard. It's like a guru, but without the guru. Anyway, thanks for showing interest, and I think I will cut it now and enjoy the evening more. So thank you for watching this one. 28 viewers left. Yay. And let's see some other time. Reset doesn't work quite at all for you. It works fine for me. Anyway, thank you for watching, and See you another day.